Some gas-saving tips seem obvious. Go slower. Don't race the revs. Shut off the AC.
And while big cars and trucks thirst for fuel, smaller rides merely sip.
Other ideas get less attention, but make sense, too. You'd be wise to clear the air, says service station owner Ron Beeman.
They can get dirtier than this, but not very much.
Clogged filters are a mileage killer, agrees AAA's Greg Sider.
You need to change those often because a clogged air filter can actually decrease fuel economy by up to 10%.
Wind resistance is kind of a drag.
It's just like a big sail on top of the car.
Bulky bodywork, bulging luggage racks.
Even an open sunroof, they all cut a car's ability to cut through the air cleanly. So the experts say to close them when you can.
We can certainly look at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway as an example. Race cars are made aerodynamically so that the airflow is very smooth over the top of the car. Anything that you add is going to disrupt that flow and decrease your fuel economy. So if you're not using that rack on top, take it off.
Sider also says most of us have too much junk in the trunk.
Don't haul around heavy things you don't need. Go back in the back and do an inventory check. Certainly there's something back there that's in disrepair that you never use anymore. I'm 36. Or you probably won't need for a month or 5.
Ever consider the size of your tires? Slightly bigger can be better.
Let's say your car's tires are worn out. Instead of putting the same size tires back on, go up 1 step or 2 steps.
Choose wisely, and Beeman believes you can add a mile per gallon. Here's a surprise. The coast is not clear. Indiana code outlaws throwing it in neutral and coasting toward savings. The state requires drivers to keep power to the pedal. At the risk of sounding nosy, you can even save a smidge through savvy parking. Pull through and park nose out.
If you have not pulled through in a parking lot, obviously you're going to have to take time to back up, to pull around.
It's a tiny savings, to be sure, possibly too minor to be worth your time. But small steps added together can yield real savings, something no single, simple solution ever has.
Not that I know of, or I wouldn't be standing here. I'd be selling that magic bullet.